Welcome everyone, KD here. If today probably, or at the moment, with a very short stream, probably because I have planned a longer stream later in the day. However, I wanted to do this stream before the long stream because it's kind of a follow-up to what I did yesterday, and so I kind of want to have this stream numeric after the stream I did yesterday, so you at least have the answer for the problem I had yesterday directly in the follow-up stream. But that means this stream will be a little bit shorter. The second stream I have planned for today in a couple of hours later will then be one of my marathon streams, so 3 hours plus, and we will stay in Blender, and yeah, so today will be very Blender heavy, let's say it like this, and start a new mesh, while of course our Sandworm mesh is still not finished here. Anyway, to the problem, but yeah, with the Sandworm mesh, I will keep on doing them with the small streams, with the shorter streams like this, and there are also some things in Unreal Engine. Let's talk about that later. Let me first show you what the problem was yesterday. It was in texture drawing. So let me see. I think we have two solved. Yeah. Didn't save them yet. That's fine. So one problem was here under slots, and I got really mad and yesterday because I kind of had the feeling the Blender is the problem right now, but of course it was human error. And now I have to see here on the mask. I put I think the ring as well. Kind of this map was in here, and that's why we always saw this in the background. So actually we had two problems. That was the one problem that really irritated me, and I mean this one, okay, this can happen because I tested out a lot of things with this normal map pattern we did, and tried it out here in Blender. So this is not something I do every day, to be honest. So I forgot about this, and it really irritated me yesterday. So that was just one of the problems. The second problem was so at least here, remove the mask if you have something like that. The second problem was yesterday that we couldn't draw. Now we can draw here. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, now we can draw. So what was the problem is the normals. I don't like that. Why? What do I mean with the normals? Blender always takes one side for the outside and the other side for the inside of a body, even if you have a flat body. And I showed you already in another stream that when you go to Unreal Engine, the things that Blender says is in the inside will be transparent. You won't see them. So you have always to be careful about the normals, setting them correctly. And I also recommend to you most of the times to use solid forms, so give even a something flat a certain thickness to it and work with that, so you're 100% sure everything will be shown in Unreal Engine. Now the problem is that you can't draw on the, you can't now I think you can't draw in here on the back side, you can only draw on the top side, and that was kind of the problem. Are we really doing this now? And I didn't realize this very small problem because of the mask we set up here that really irritated me yesterday. But I want to show you these two problems. So just for the normals, where is it? You can set them by pressing Ctrl N. Now you also can okay, I can't find it. You can also reverse the normals. But I don't find. Maybe I can do it here with a flat body. I'm not sure. Or I'm just too stupid to find. So normally it will be somewhere here. Okay. Anyway, you can also let's test it with a 3D form, maybe. Maybe that's the problem. No. Did they put it somewhere new, or is it something new? I'm pretty sure there is a key shortcut for that too, so maybe look in Google. There's a key shortcut for everything in Blender. Anyway, I kind of want to move on now. Yeah, to what I actually wanted to do yesterday, or start yesterday, and that's kind of drawing on these flat surfaces. The saliva, the kind of when he opens the mouth, you see his spit kind of hang down and so on. That's kind of what I want to do with these flat surfaces I made. So this is something I was thinking about doing it, to be honest, to do it 3D first, but I really want to test out kind of, or improve my texture, to work with textures, to learn a little bit more of textures. So I want to try this first with textures, and if it doesn't work, then I probably try it with, or if the result is not satisfying, then I will probably try it with 3D, try it in 3D. So I think I had something like 0.9 here, maybe 0.8. So it's a little bit, I want a little bit of blue color, but not too much. Let's put this in 10. So just So you know, and you may already realize that my drawing skills are not that great. That's another problem here. So this may be another problem why maybe in 3D it's better than doing in 2D. Also, there are better tools to draw than with a mouse, to be honest. And because with a mouse it's very difficult to make straight lines. Another problem is why maybe 3D will be honestly better. Or maybe better than 2D is because in 2D I have to work with a opacity with a opacity, what's the name, opacity map or something like that. I already talked about that. We will talk about it again, and the problem with that is, or not the problem, but I don't know if you want to call it the problem. But just the fact is with that that you can only set true transparency is not transparent or transparent, as at least as far as I know. You can't do something semi-transparent or anything like that. And maybe with a liquid it would be good to have a material that is semi-transparent, and you could do that in 3D better than just having a texture, to be honest. But maybe we can kind of simulate this later on. I wonder, maybe one more string. So everything that is black will be transparent. Just so you know. However, like I said, I really want to learn more about texture drawing and so on, so that's why I'm doing this here, and if it's not working then there is always another option to do it. That's a great thing. What I definitely don't want is kind of corner in here because it's a liquid. Kind of want everything around it out. Let me see. That's all. Yeah. So I have to work it out more. That's okay. We'll do that later on. Now I kind of want to have a string that is connected with the bottom. Could look interesting. Let's say it like that. This will be probably a little bit too thick. Maybe I have to get more black in it, but we will see. Probably not today. Like I said, the idea here today is to give you an idea what I want to do here, and also and to having something prepared for testing to see how it looks like. Kind of have the feeling this is too massive what I do here at the moment. We will see. Because we have 3 layers to give a little bit the conception of depth in it. We may do work a little bit with normal maps. We'll see. I want to do here now. Do this village for now. Like I said, we can always come back with more black in it. We probably have to do. Anyway, here I wanna have it hang down a little bit. Yeah, I think here now we then definitely have to come back with more black. And maybe the best thing would be to have it to draw the first layer and then see how it looks like. And then draw the second and the third layers. Yeah. This a little bit round. So something like that. So yeah, it's very one-sided. But that's okay because the other layers will then add more to this side here. I'm a little bit worried that it is too massive. I mean, maybe with adding more black to it, we will then we may fix this. But it's very difficult to say if it will in any way look good right now. Because I never did something like that. Let me think. Yeah. 0.6. So let's go in a little bit darker blue. Let's go down with this one here. What I want to do now is kinda a little bit add the effect of shadow to it. Maybe I have to take it 10 and just go closer. That's probably better. What I'm not sure yet is, do I want to corner everything in a darker blue or just the right side? Oh, anyway, maybe it's no, it's the outside. It's fine. Yeah, I will first only do one side and then see how it looks, and then decide. I can do the whole thing. Maybe we have to take two sides, so something like that. It's a little bit too thick. That's annoying. It's because of lag, the lag I experienced before. Come on, don't have to do this all the time. Yeah, we have to remember that we probably never are so close to our guy here. We are probably maybe looking from here or something like that. This one here. Should I have taken the maybe I took the wrong side. Just realizing. That's too thick. Very difficult to draw straight with the mouse. But luckily this doesn't have to be straight. A little bit. I think it's okay to have it a little bit thicker here. Okay. I have to think again which side is darker. This one here. And also below side. Okay. I mean, there will be, of course, lightning in our engine and do a little bit our job, but absolutely if you have drawn texture, it just looks better if you already have shadowing in it and so on. And if you know more about drawing and creating shadows and so on than I do, then leave a comment. This will for sure help out others. Yeah, I wonder if this still looks good. And it also will help out me, so we are all learning to create interesting textures. And if you think it looks too cartoony, then that's kind of the goal here. If you want to go for more realistic graphics, then you may want to find a or take a photo or something like that to create your textures. But it's completely fine. but because I'm going more for cartoony anime style, kind of want to do these things on my own. All the textures and so on, and learn how to draw them. How does it look like? Yeah, it's very thin. That's okay. I'm a little bit worried about the transitions here. That's okay. I'm wondering maybe this should be blue. This part here. Did I put in 06, I think? One. What I also have to do is kind of save enemies, mesh, Sandworm. Yeah. Otherwise, it will get lost. We don't want that. It happens very fast, and it's extremely annoying because if you forget to do that, a lot of work will be for nothing. And then I have to do this also blue. Okay. And you see it has only small effects then when we go really back. So I kind of have the feeling we have to go in more with the black, so we have more the effect of it's a liquid, it's semi-transparentish, anything. I also hope with adding gloss and so on, it will also kind of have this effect. But like that I said, this is kind of the problem right now. Because it would be the best if we really could do it at least a little bit see-through. Maybe I will find a way. Maybe it's possible, but as far as I know right now, it's only possible to do the method I use now. It's only possible to do it transparent or not transparent and not see-through, a little bit transparent. I mean, with transparent, I mean, actually that's wrong. I said it maybe a little bit wrong. Transparent, I mean completely invisible or visible, and the black, everything that is black is invisible and the rest is visible. And I mean, it may be possible with creating maybe possible to do it. We will see. We definitely will go further with that. So at least I hope you kinda get the idea what I wanna achieve here. Like I said, this is a short stream. So you will make mask in GIMP from this one here. Then everything you see is kind of bluish on zone will be completely white, so we have a black and white mask. And then black will be, like I said, invisible, and the blue will be visible. And then we have to see if there is really no possibility to make it a little bit see-through. Otherwise, I think with adding more black to it, we may at least can kind of make the illusion that it's in a way transparent. But it's very difficult to say how it will look in the engine, to be honest. Also, maybe if we, I mean, it doesn't look so bad, but maybe that's just my bias from my own work. I don't know. When we add some gloss to it, right now the black is, of course. Can I? Sorry. One moment. Wrong one. Yeah, so I think I have to stop soon because my cat wants something. Maybe I will test it out with Sandworm version number 1. See what I can do in the engine, changing the material a little bit and so on. I think that's something for next time. Because I don't have Unreal Engine or anything open, so that will anyway take some time here. But yeah, so that was kind of what I want to do to give you an idea what I intended to do yesterday and what was the problem yesterday, how you can fix it. Next time we will probably take this, the first layer here, make it for version number 1 and test it in Unreal Engine with different material settings, adding some gloss to it and so on. And see how it looks like. Absolutely when the black is invisible. And like I said, today I also want to do a long stream. We stay in Blender, but we will move on from the Sandworm here. We will start a new 3D model, a little bit something else, not a monster. I will talk about that then. So if that's it, thank you for watching. I'm sorry that this was such a short stream, but like I said, there will be more today, and maybe we will. Yeah, I have to see. Definitely will pick this up this week. I'm not sure when, tomorrow or another day. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time.